You're here with Mike Desmond, South Lake Seahawks boys state championship coach, and you're watching the DMV Hoop Session.
DMV Hoop Session, highlighting the best high school basketball in the DMV. Powered by the Scholar Athlete Sports Network, SASN.TV. DMV Hoop Session presents the South Lake Seahawks versus the Patriot Pioneers VHSL Class 6 state championship game.
Noah Schubert with SASN TV here with South Lakes High School head coach Mike Desmond after the Class 6 boys state championship basketball game. South Lakes takes 65-39. Coach, first off, we got to get the big question out of the way. First title in program history. I mean, how does that feel to lead this team?
Well, I don't lead them. Okay, I kind of let those kids take ownership of it. It's their team and it's their program, and this was their goal. They brought me along for the ride. They truly did. How it feels, I don't know yet. You know, like I just told someone else that I'm a more of a reflect later type person, and in 2 weeks it will hit me. But right now, I don't have words for it. I truly don't.
Now, going throughout the game, we start off the beginning. Patriot starts off 4-0, and then automatically South Lakes gets back into its groove. Jordan Scott, 10 points in the first quarter. Brian, 10 points in the second quarter. How does the team come back from a short adversity, trying to feel their way into the game, and then automatically just dials in and plays their game?
I mean, we kind of talked about it before the game about it's going to be a very chaotic beginning to the game. Both teams are going to make mistakes. Both teams are going to make plays, and try not to get too high, try not to get too low. And I talked to the coaches last night. We talked again today about don't overcoach them, don't overreact. Mistakes are going to be made, plays are going to be made. Just let them. At this point of the year, you are who you are, and you either trust your kids or you don't.
And it sometimes can be a game of moments, a game of energy. There were two huge energy spikes for the team. Brian's 3 right before the half and Jordan's dunk in traffic. You could hear the arena, feel the energy just massive when those moments happen. So how do those plays factor into the team, their mentality going down the stretch and staying in the game and saying, these are going to spike the team and push them forward?
Because, again, we don't let them celebrate things like that. We just don't. And you see too many times where a play happens and a team or a kid gives all that emotional energy, and there's still 28 minutes or 23 minutes or 60, whatever it was, right? So, again, we talked before the game. They're going to make plays. We're going to make plays. Don't get too high. Don't get too low. And, like I said, in practice, we are very hard on them about celebrating. You celebrate in the locker room. A big play happens for them or us, whatever. Next play.
Definitely. And Patriot, they won by 11 in your first time. They scored over 80 in that win. And you come out, you hold them to under 30% shooting for the game, and you hold them under 40 points. How did the defense play a factor in getting this win and holding Patriot down to such low standards for the team?
We had to defend better. They have the capability of scoring 100 points, and I didn't think we could score with them, to be honest with you. I thought we had to do such a great job defending. And you take into account the gym, right? The depth perception, the lights, the stage, whatever. Teams usually don't shoot that great in this game. They just, they usually don't. So we wanted to make sure we contest threes. I thought tonight we did an excellent job getting a hand up on all threes, except for 2 threes on 2 guys. We said let them shoot.
And finally, we're going to talk about the win. You said that you're kind of going to wait a little bit, but the players must be ecstatic. What does this mean for your seniors, for your team leaders that come out? You say you don't lead the team, the players do. Well, it's got to be a fantastic feeling for the players, a real high for, I'd say, for the next while.
You'd have to ask them. There's some very teary-eyed, happy kids in there in the senior group who's been stung the last 2 years in the state tournament. We talked yesterday before we got on the bus, and we're talking about the last moment as the group's together, and they started choking me up a little bit, and I don't show emotion, so we had to clip that talk real fast. But I'm sure they're ecstatic right now, and they should be proud of it. They should be extremely proud of it.
Well, Coach, we'll let you get back and celebrate with your team. Mike Desmond joining SASN TV following South Lakes' win in the 2024 VHSL Class 6 Boys State Championship basketball game. Coach, congratulations. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, sir. You're here with Mike Desmond, South Lake Seahawks Boys State Championship coach, and you're watching the DMV Hoop Session.
DMV Hoop Session, highlighting the best high school basketball in the DMV. Powered by the Scholar Athlete Sports Network, SASN.TV.